the encouragement you need in the songs you love.
Grow your faith each day with His Radio Mornings.
Ninja.
I believe I'm going to catch up on laundry.
Yeah, girl. All right, Jake, what you got? What do you believe?
I believe that my brother's going to do great at football today.
Ben?
I believe that my family's going to have safe travels. We're going to a funeral later today, but it's going to be good.
It is going to be a good trip with the family. Awesome. Okay, I believe I'm going to have fun with my grandbaby and my bestie because we are going to our first Christmas market of the season tomorrow.
Yay!
Cannot wait. What do you believe? Get on the My His Radio app and the open mic. Start your sentence with what?
I believe!
I believe that I'm going to have a wonderful weekend with my wife at Dollywood, enjoying each other, having a good time, and just being able to be out in God's presence and just enjoying this weekend.
I believe I'm going to ace my midterm. I believe I'm going to get this paper done all by Monday. And it's going to be great, and it's going to be done with excellence, and I'm going to have a chance to take a nap. Hallelujah!
I believe today is a great day to have a great day.
Okay.
I believe that we're going to have a great time in Dollywood with my hubby for his birthday. Happy birthday, baby. I love you.
I believe our town Christmas tree will come up this weekend.
I believe today is going to be a good day. I have 2 doctor's appointments and I'm going to get good results.
I believe my work situation with my co-workers is going to get better.
We believe that you should play Christmas music.
I love that one.
So
What
fun.
do you believe? And I will tell you, Christmas music will start a little earlier on His Radio, but that's all I can say right now. Okay, what do you believe? Get to the My His Radio app and the open mic. Start your sentence with...
I believe!
I believe my family and friends and I are going to have a good day today. Love y'all, His Radio.
I believe I serve an awesome God who answers prayers in His timing, and I believe today is going to be an amazing, wonderful day.
I believe that Rob Dempsey is right there in the studio with you. His spirit lives. Amen.
I believe I'm going to have a great day because just recently, for the past couple weeks, I have not been able to do the I Believe Fridays because I have them with my mama, and I listen to his radio with my bonus mama. So I believe today is going to be a great day.
My name is Scott. I'm going to Six Flags this weekend with my best friend, and I believe we're going to have a great time.
I believe we will have a great packing party tomorrow for Operation Christmas Child, and that we'll reach our goal.
And we believe that right along with you. We hope and pray that you reach your goal. What good works that you are doing?
Love Operation Christmas Child season.
I know, and I guess that deadline is coming up pretty quickly.
Ooh, it is.
Because they got to get them. They got to get them to the kiddos. But thank you for what you are doing. It is an I Believe Friday. It's His Radio Mornings. His Radio.
This is what living out your faith sounds like.
Welcome to His Radio Mornings.
It is His Radio Mornings along with Lizz and Ninja. So last night I had Thanksgiving dinner with my mama, and she's been in her assisted living since, I guess it's been the end of May. And as I looked around, I just noticed that some of the residents there didn't have any family because it was like a family Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it made me think, and I'd already thought about the holidays and birthdays if they don't have any family around to visit them, and noticing that certain residents never had anybody visit, what we can do about it.
Right.
You know, and just so all the ideas are in the brain. And then we got an open mic from the My His Radio app.
The idea that we had to help the elderly people was we have a 5-year-old daughter that is in school, and we contacted her teacher, and we made, I think, 24 Christmas cards, and we're going to send them into class for her class to color them, and we're going to take them to nursing homes here in town. So that's our idea. That's what we're trying to do to give back to the older generation. Love this radio station. Love you guys. Have a great day.
And that generation loves mail.
Yes.
Like letters, handwritten notes, that kind of thing. But, you know, what are some other ideas? Like if you're going to be taking just a small little token for Christmas or even for Thanksgiving to help them celebrate the holiday and not feel completely alone and abandoned, what are some things that they would enjoy?
Well, the homemade cards for sure. I remember when I was a kid, my birthday's around Christmas, and one time my birthday party, I was like, I want to have a craft birthday party. And so we all made Christmas cards, and my mom gave them to the people at the hospital who were going to be there on Christmas. And it was so fun to do, because my mom had one of those stamping kits.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to do the crafts with the stamping kits. But also, I was thinking you could drop off your Christmas cards.
Oh, sure.
Because I'm sure, even if they don't know you, they'll be like, oh, look at the baby, look at the puppies.
Well, and that's the thing. If you've got a compassion dog, maybe, you can take a visit. Or babies? Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to tell you, my nephew is a pastor, and he tells his congregation that all you have to have is a baby if you go to the nursing home. Just bring the babies to the nursing home, and the old people just love them. So I heard y'all mention that about babies, and I just wanted to second that.
Okay, so we know you got babies and dogs.
Gotta dress up Ollie in his little Christmas outfit and parade him around.
They would eat that up. I know that they would. All right, another idea from the My His Radio app in the open mic.
One year I had my kids make homemade cookies for the shut-ins of our church. And we printed off a card with a picture of our family, just telling them that we were thinking of them and loving them. And we went around and delivered them to the shut-ins of our church for Christmas.
Jake, you're doing something through your church that's a little different.
Yeah, so every year I think my church holds a widow's banquet.
Mm-hmm.
And so the people in my little Sunday school life group sign up, and we serve the widows who have lost their previous husbands. And we just make them feel good during the holiday seasons when nobody else is there.
Oh, that is so sweet. And that you volunteered to do that. So
Yeah, this is my first time, so I thought I'd just branch out and make others feel good.
they are going to love Jake. They are going to love Jake. They're going to be like, oh, you're so sweet. Can you be my grandson? It's just so cute. It's so cute. But you did something somewhat similar to a group, right?
Yeah, so when I was little and took piano lessons, we had a recital at a nursing home once. It was during October, so I dressed up like a little Dalmatian, but we had a recital in front of everybody at the nursing home, so it was also kind of like a little show.
Okay, so sort of practicing performing in front of an audience, but I bet they ate it up, especially with you guys. How old were you?
I was like 5. I remember playing like hot cross buns or something on the piano.
In your little Dalmatian costume. I love that. We got a text in as well.
Tony said something their church has done for years is they'll do Christmas gifts for their local nursing home, collecting things like lotions, tissues, and wrap these items in tissue paper, bring it over the Wednesday before Christmas. And she said it's really important to find out approved items for the nursing home, and they can give you a list for that.
And then she's going to send us a list as well in just a little bit. So that's nice. Yeah, call if you're going to a nursing home or, something like that. Call first.
Right, please.
And see what we can bring. No Tetris or Mario Kart, something like that. Going to the open mic on the My His Radio app.
I would take my kids to the nursing home to visit the older people. They would give them hugs. Take your kids, grandkids to visit. It may be the only hug they get.
His Radio Mornings, weekdays on His Radio.
Never even thought of when you go to donate to a food bank. It is His Radio Mornings, Liz and Ninja. And Ninja, you found this list of some things that really, they're not saying we shouldn't donate, but maybe think about it before you do.
Yes, and there are things that I didn't even think about because they said everybody donates mac and cheese, like the box mix mac and cheese.
It makes sense.
Right? But the thing is, people can hardly use it because you need milk and butter, and it's most food banks. There's, the occasional ones that do, but most don't give out things like that.
Fresh
that can
ingredients.
Go bad. Yeah, fresh ingredients.
Right. Okay.
I never even thought about that. The list also said canned vegetables and canned foods are great, but if they don't have a can opener.
So maybe donate a can opener. I forget. I think it was during Helene. There were certain, groups that were taking canned vegetables, and they said the same thing.
Yeah.
Please donate can openers because you can't get into them.
Right.
You know, I mean, you got a screwdriver and a hammer, doesn't work.
Yes. And they said small things, even like tea bags and coffee, makes people feel like you care because it's like an extra thing. So that might be something you can think about donating.
That is such a good, and not the K-Cups, because not everybody's going to have a Keurig or something that.
Maybe like the instant coffee.
The instant coffees, or even, you know, and then the tea bags, of course. But I think if you did ground coffee, not necessarily the beans, but the ground coffee, because then you can do like the pour over kind of thing. So, and then maybe filters to go with it just in case. So there were a lot of really good things. They said cake mixes. Because, you know, think about if you're mom or dad that are trying to come up with a way to celebrate your child's birthday, there's not a lot of money in the house. And if somebody has donated a cake mix, that's huge. Now, you got to have the oil and the milk and all the things that go along with it as well. But at least the cake mix gets you started. And sometimes, if you do like brownie mixes, that kind of stuff is already in, not eggs, but some of the ingredients are already in.
Right. I don't. There's some brands that I think are just add water. I know it's a way for pancakes. But I wonder if there's a just add water mix for brownies or cake.
That would be the one to look to donate then.
Something I learned that you don't need all those extra ingredients with some of the box cake mixes. A 20-ounce bottle of Sprite. There's a lot of people with allergies to eggs, and I learned that you could just use soda and cake mix. So maybe attach some Sprite or something to the cake mix.
And he did an open mic again and said, okay, it's not like a 20-ounce bottle. It is just a can, so like more like 12 ounces.
Yeah, a little less liquid.
A little less soupy. But if that works, I've never heard of that before.
Me either.
So that's pretty cool.
And Tina texted that there's a muffin mix brand that's just add water or milk that you can use. And she said she thinks it's the Betty Crocker brand.
There's also who is it, Jake? Martha White.
Oh.
So I think both that you can do. And I didn't even think about it. I have those in my pantry now, and they have all kinds of flavors. And you can take the muffin mix and actually make like a loaf. So if you're doing, you don't have to make a muffin. You can make a chocolate chip loaf. And so you're donating those. You're helping somebody celebrate somebody's birthday.
I just wanted to mention with donating to the food banks, there's plenty of canned food out there that has the pull tabs, your canned meat, your canned fruits and vegetables, and all of the muffin and cookie mixes that are just add water. I believe people would really enjoy, especially around the holidays. Thank you guys for all you do.
So that's pretty amazing, because I wouldn't have thought, okay, when we donate canned goods, make sure you get the pull top because they may not have a can opener.
Yeah, I have a can opener, but I know I really appreciate those pull tops.
Yes.
Susan texted, and she said that she's seen food pantries put these birthday packages together, and they'll be like disposable pan, icing, cake mix, candles, and the can of Sprite.
I did not even think about the pan.
Yeah.
The pan itself.
A disposable, and you can just throw it away.
Oh, and those are the best, especially this time of year, Thanksgiving, disposable pans. Yes. Okay, going back to the open mic.
I worked at a food pantry for a while. We were mostly all volunteers. We had the best time. I thought I would just say one morning I brought in a power bar for myself, and by the time I got to eating it, it had been handed out. So maybe we can donate some power bars.
All right, that's a good idea, too. They can get a little pricey, but I will say, like if you get it the Sam's, Costco, BJ's kind of thing, you can save a little money, and those can go a long way, and some good protein in there as well.
And Ruthie's talking about the mac and cheese. Velveeta mac and cheese is one of those that just needs water.
Yes, I'm sorry. Like, it's so good.
Wanda texted, and she suggested doing spaghetti sauce with meat and noodles. Can you donate meat?
To, I think, some food banks that they'll have a place for perishables like that.
Okay.
But others, they will sell like a spaghetti sauce. I think I've seen it Prego as well as Ragu.
Oh, like meat sauce.
I think it's a meat sauce. I don't know that it has actual chunks of meat in it, but it is like a meat maybe flavored sauce.
Okay.
And so that will help. And maybe the protein is a little higher. I don't know. But that's really good because spaghetti goes a long way and it fills you up and it's so yummy.
The encouragement you need.
With His Radio Mornings.
As I was growing up, I was never allowed to step into the kitchen, really. I did all the boy chores. And,
Okay, yeah.
stereotypical boy chores.
The
The trash, raking the leaves. My sister got to do all the inside stuff. And living in the South, I was always like, why can't I get air conditioning? So, I was the one that crawled under the house, amid the snakes.
Oh, my
and
word. No, thank you.
Because I was the youngest and
Yeah.
the smallest. And so my dad would be like, get in there.
No, Daddy, there's a spider. And you didn't have any brothers. It was just you and your sister.
It was just me and the sister. And yeah, she liked to vacuum and she was older, so she got first dibs. But I do remember the first time I tried to make Thanksgiving and my mom was there and the level of salt was off on the gravy. And so, she wanted to taste a little more salt. So she wasn't doing it, but yeah, she was doing it. So I ran up on this thing on Instagram and I was like, yes.
No, baby, you go ahead. Mama just gonna sit here and watch you. You ain't gonna put no more eggs in there? Okay, I was about to say, I know she gonna use butter. Okay, let me show you how to do this and I'm gonna get out your way. You see how my elbow is up? About 72 degrees up, right? Okay, now who taught you how to make it like that? Well, I'm telling you, I'm the one that's tasting it and I don't taste no flavor. Get your garlic, it's right there. Now, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but the white cornmeal works better.
Oh my goodness, it's like I'm in the kitchen with my mom. Is that the way you mash potatoes? Mom, you used a box mix. Come on.
I wonder if that's a generational thing because my mom's not so much like that, but her mom
it could
was like that with me. She was like, "Nah, you don't fry the squash like that. You do it like this. You use the canola oil like that." Like she.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I see that because maybe your mom remembers how that felt. Because I don't think I do it to Taylor, at least, we'll have to ask her. But I don't think so because I learned, how it made me feel. Not that it made me feel less than. It was just sort of like, back off.
This is what living out your faith sounds like.
Welcome to His Radio Mornings.
2 days ago, Liz shared about the little Jesus being turned around, and it has been driving me crazy waiting to hear if it was turned the right way the following day. I listened to his radio all the way to work and all the way home and throughout the day, and I still don't know. So I believe Liz is going to let me know if that Jesus is faced the right way.
Okay, catching you up.
Okay.
We have these little, and these are very trendy right now, which I love this. So you can share Jesus and it's conversation starter. And it's, about an inch tall. Mm-hmm. And they have different colors of Jesus sash. And so you can give somebody one and then it starts the conversation. So every day when I come in to the studio, Jesus is turned with his back to me. And someone did point out that he should be that way because I should be following him. Yes, I understand that. But I like him facing me because even this little 1-inch representation has the sweetest smile on his face.
It's so cute.
Every day I'm turning him around to face me.
But it's only the Jesus that's over by Liz because there's some over by me and those just stay the same.
They stay the same.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is about that one.
Well, I don't want to call anybody out, Harlan, but I pretty sure I may know, Harlan, who it may be.
Possibly.
That is turning Jesus around maybe to face that person, Harlan. So I don't know maybe who it could be, but I do have to, turn it around, turn Jesus around to look at me, Harlan, every single day.
This is Brian from Afternoons with Brian and Harlan on his radio. I heard the open mic about the little Jesus. So the little Jesus is facing me every afternoon, but I feel this need that I have to turn little Jesus towards Harlan so little Jesus can keep an eye on her in the afternoon. That answers your question.
Yes, it does. And it makes total sense.
It does.